Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Y'all, Wanda, she did a live talking about the Melometers were using Melody for clout. Well, let me first start off by saying, at least we know that the Melometers exist. Melody, at least she acknowledges her fan base and she interacts with them because they do exist. Now, that's more than I can say for the T Squad, the Raindrops, or do she even have a fan base? Why is she talking about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with her? But just because Wanda is trying to stay relevant by continuing to attach herself to a show that she's no longer a part of for clout, don't bring the Melometers into it. You don't have to take that out on the Melometers just because she needs something to attach herself to gain some clout. I mean, because we all know that Wanda stay watching the content creators' channels trying to help Tisha study Melody. But Wanda, in my opinion, she's just as bad as Carlos. They're both promoting shows that they were allegedly fired from. They can't leave the cast alone from the shows, and always trying to insert themselves into the cast, insert themselves with whatever the cast got going on, or trying to get them trying to infiltrate their storylines and stuff. And whatever outside business they have going on, they always trying to be in on it. They can't promote nothing going on with their own business or what's going on with their own life, but they won't hesitate to promote a show that they are not. They promoting a whole show on a whole network that they're no longer associated with. Make it make sense. Wanda promoting for Love and Marriage Huntsville and Carlos promoting for Bravo. These two dummies, it's like they still in the hopes of returning to these networks and to these shows and stuff, instead of just picking up, moving on, and doing what's best for them, thinking about their next. But Wanda, in my opinion, she's mad because Melody is putting together a show for a few of her Melometers to be a part of, and she has been and Wanda has been bragging about being a cook and getting her food truck and stuff like that for how long now? But see, the thing is, the reason she's mad is because her daughter and her son-in-law owns a bar that happens to serve food. It's like, what better way of advertisement than to allow her to showcase her talents at their establishment at least one night a week. They haven't even given her a chance. But because the whole family, all of them, they're a bunch of haters, not just to other people, but to each other as well. Because if her daughter gave a doggone about her or wanted to see her make a name for herself, why wouldn't her daughter let her showcase her cooking at the bar, try to critique it, try to get the feedback from the people? I mean, because that's if people are frequenting their bar, then they could be testers. They're not helping her do anything. Her daughter is not going to allow her to come up off of her like they came up off of Melody. And that's why Wanda is really mad at the Melometers, because she wants a hand up, but she can't get it. That's why she stayed taking up for Tisha and Marceau, in my opinion, in hopes that they'll give her a chance to cook at their bar. But it's not happening. So Wanda, she need not talk about clout chasing, especially when that food truck has been on the back burner since the idea popped in her head. Because, in my opinion, she was let go allegedly from Love and Marriage Huntsville before she had a chance to make the money to make the food truck dream come true. So now she's begging people to allow her to come cook for them in their home. Like, what happened to the food truck? I thought it was sitting outside. What you gotta go drive to people's homes if you have a whole food truck that you could drive around the neighborhood and cook for the people? That don't even make sense. But the gag is, had Wanda just minded the business that was actually paying her, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and staying low key, and they've given her a platform to handle her business, showcase her talents, she would have had that food truck with a possible fan base to go along with it. But no, she got on there acting like she was what they call her Kung Fu Panda, wanting to fight and stuff like that, and getting all into business that had nothing to do with her, and trying to it's okay to take up for her daughter, but the way she went about it was totally wrong. She got on there acting like she had never been nowhere. She acted like she was straight gutter, and to the point where they had to have her removed off the show. So Wanda messed up her own self from that getting from staying on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and from getting her food truck. But Wanda, she stayed talking about the Melometers, a community of people that she claimed not to like, and she know that they don't like her or her family, but she continues to talk about the Melometers, because what else is she gonna talk about? What, the T Squad, the raindrops? But whenever the social media streets are talking about Letitia or Marceau, she act like she blind, deaf, and dumb to the facts. So Wanda, she really need to quit. She's so busy promoting Carlos' show and his podcast, trying to beg for him some viewers. But when Carlos went to Huntsville for his live podcast with Melody, I didn't hear nothing about Carlos making a stop at Black when he was in Huntsville. I didn't hear nothing about Carlos, up in there drinking his chocolate in the bottle or taking pictures. It's like, did he even go through the parking lot? Anything? Did he even make a phone call to well, of course they knew he was in town because it was announced. But at the same time, did he go mingle with the Scotts at all? He came, did his little podcast, got his feelings hurt, got his tail tucked his tail between his legs, and ran right on back home to Atlanta. Made no detours, no stops, no nothing. But these supposed to be his people. I know Wanda was hoping to run into, not run into, she was hoping that Carlos made a stop at Black. That's why she was up in there like that. But she's sitting up here promoting his stuff, trying to get him viewers for his show and trying to sell his tickets to his podcast. But I ain't see him stop at Black when he was in Huntsville. Wanda can talk about everything else. Talk about the Melometers, talk about Carlos, talk about Carlos' show. But why she can't talk about her granddaughter's hair products, but she stayed talking about she stayed talking about Melody. Wanda can't get through one live without bringing up Melody or the Melometers. So in my opinion, if anybody's looking for clout, it's Wanda. She can't talk about nothing going on with the Scotts because, people going to find out that, she's lying. They're going to call her out on it. So what she do? And trying to get people on her live. What she do? She stay talking about Melody, stay talking about the Melometers, and can't say nothing about nothing that they got going on. That's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think.